We asked those who attended the CRM Evolution conference in New York, what are the greatest opportunities brands have today to engage with their customers and clients?
So again, depending on what markets you cater to, the most important thing is really understanding who are the real individuals and the segments within the population that really need to be engaged with in possibly very different ways. So for example, even within the SAP customer base, we have customers who have just embarked on the SAP journey, and we have customers who have been with SAP for 30 long years. Now the kind of issues, the kind of challenges that customers who have been there for 30 years is very different from the kind of questions and issues people who have just started on the journey have. So obviously we cannot broadcast one message to this entire population of literally millions of users. And the question is, well, what do we deliver to whom at what point in time that makes an impact to their business, to them as individuals, is very critical. So from a brand communication point of view, understanding the customer, understanding what point of the life cycle or the journey they are on, and how do you consequently relate to them, engage with them, is the opportunity you have, because not every company, first of all, understands its customers, and secondly, even if you understand your customer, how do you create the relevant conversations, the relevant opportunities to engage, the relevant channels to engage in, is the next challenge, but also the opportunity. And companies that can do it, and there are several companies that are doing that, tend to get ahead of the game than anybody else.
I think that presents a huge opportunity, right? So if you are able to reach out and engage with customers and really show them that you're listening to them and listening to the voice of the customer when they have a problem or an issue or a question, and they're posting those questions in social media, or they're trying to have an interaction with your company. If they get frustrated and they don't get an answer, or they get a canned answer, then you probably aren't going to get a very good grade on that. But I think the opportunity really exists for companies today to integrate the voice of the customer into their business processes and make the voice of the customer, put it at the center of their business, and then use that to really engage with customers and show them that they understand, they care about the customer experience, and that they can build loyalty that way.
Well, I think today there's newer technology that you can apply, especially in a hosted model, that allows you to be more cost effectively engaging, doing things like profiling specific customers. One of the things that we're able to provide is not only an infrastructure as a hosted model to work with customers and prospects with automation or with agents, but also provide additional data about those callers that are coming in. So it may be something like, we know, for example, that a caller has just moved because we provide new mover services. Well, if you're a company that provides flooring or something that you buy when you move, you really want to know that, because you're buying more in that short window of time that you're moving than you do normally in 5 years that you don't move. So it's that kind of thing that can make it really effective.
And the last question, in this dynamic marketing and technology environment, how has CRM changed, and how do you think it's going to evolve over the next couple of years?
CRM, I think, has changed to be able to make data about each caller more useful to the agent itself. We've just announced a new opportunity with Right Now Technology that does that very thing, where we are integrating a solution to the agent desktop via the Right Now CRM system that really gives that agent a lot of control over the entire infrastructure of the call coming in. So they can go and maybe request very easily assistance with their supervisor, or pitch that call over to another agent that they know is really good at a particular topic. So what you're seeing is great flexibility, but in a cost-effective manner, so that the supervisor knows what's going on and the agents can really, handle that call without, just increasing costs unnecessarily. I think what we're going to see more and more of on the CRM space is really filtering down what many in the world are now talking about in big data. So everybody's got tons of data, terabytes, in some cases petabytes of data. What do you do with all that data? And that's where I think the CRM systems can really step in and provide an infrastructure to really filter out the information, to make it usable not only to the agent, but also to the IVR, the automated solutions, and as a bottom line, deliver value to the customer or prospect.